What is up, guys? Super Soldiers 23 here. Going to be bringing you another series of our jungle guides here. Today, we're going to be covering Bastet today, another one of the assassins. I do have her Diamond Mastery. Today we're just going to be showing you how to play Bastet effectively in the jungle at all ranks. So, as we talked about before, I'm going to be bringing you a series of jungle guides. There are obviously all the assassins that we can jungle with, multiple warriors, some mages, as well as some guardians that are actually viable. Some of them rely on getting kills, and other ones rely on more being utility and helping your team out. But today we're going to go ahead and cover Bastet. Alright, so loading in. Gonna go ahead and take a look at one of the most important things when you're jungling, are the team comps. So we're gonna go ahead and take a peek, looking up top. My team obviously up top. We got Cyrus in the solo lane, myself, Bastet jungle, a Zonkwe in the mid lane, a Gab as our support, and an Artemis as a carry. As a team, we're lacking in some mobility. We have an immobile mid laner and an immobile carry. My solo laner, for the most part, not really necessary for him to be mobile because he's going to be so tanky. Looking at the enemy team, we have a Scylla, Erlang Shen, Athena, Hades, and a Euler. It's going to be an Athena Euler lane for sure. It's either going to be a, looks like probably a Scylla mid and an Erlang Shen jungle and a Hades solo. But we'll figure out when we get to lane. Alrighty, starting off the bat, obviously items and build. So, oh, there we go, popping an Aegis off the get-go. Let's not do that. Lesson number 1 for today. Do not pop your Aegis when you first start a game. Secondly, after that, we're going to go into our build. After the popping the Aegis, of course. Which is definitely not a technique you want to put into your own gameplay. Starting off with the build, we got Boombas and Bluestone.
Thanks.
Bastet obviously has a bleed just like Kali in my previous guide. It's a damage over time ability. Stacking with a damage over time Bluestone is going to give her extremely good early game poke. So, we got Boombas, Bluestone, 2 of each pop. We're going to start in the mid with our Zonkwe here.
Minions have spawned.
Important thing to do when you're starting in wave is to not target the enemy players unless you think you can actually get a kill. Because as soon as you target the enemy players with your abilities, the minion wave is going to be aggroed on you and poke you out severely at level 1. So here we see, line it up for a second just so that way we don't actually hit them. Focus on the 3 strongest minions. Looks like they're going to want to invade here. We have plenty of health to be able to fight this. So we're going to go ahead and follow them. And we have a great first blood already out of the duo lane. So if we chase here, we could easily kill. My duo lane comes back hopefully to help. They're coming slowly. Unfortunately, I don't know where my mid laner is. He should be helping me here. And he's cleaning a camp by himself, which is an extremely poor choice. He does not need to be doing that. As you can see, that Zonkwe, if he would have followed me, we could have got a kill there. And now he's almost dead because of it. But regardless of that, we're going to go back in the mid lane, chase some waves here. Yeah. So he's going to get poked out extremely hard. I don't have anything to offer him. I leveled up my jump next. So that way I can escape or initiate. Like I said, he's got to be following me on those fights and calls. Otherwise we're going to be in more trouble than we should be. Going over to our speed camp here, we're looking over at our solo lane. It looks like he might be in some trouble. We might have to rotate and help him out here.
Hasta la vista, amigo.
Alright, so we're going to look in at him. Go ahead and secure the jump there. He's going to die. That's a kill. Debatable if I wanted to jump in there. Oh my gosh, and that Erling Shen just died to minion archer. Important thing there. Obviously, Hades had his dash up, but Bastet jumped us a decent amount of damage. And so I was able to get all 3 of my abilities on him there. And that's what ended up killing him because he's getting overly confident in the push. So going back mid lane here after securing my solo Intersman camp. I already have a level lead on my other solo or my other jungler. Clearing wave as a priority and making sure we secure these side camps. We're gonna look for a steal. Unable to get it. We're gonna wait till we're level 5 to get into another fight, hopefully. Just so that when we have her ult is extremely powerful and some would say broken almost, just with the amount of damage that it does and how hard her cats are to kill. So we're doing very well in the farm game right now. Our team is rotating over to Oracle, so we're gonna go ahead and help them. It's okay to 4-man split these. I'm not worried about the 4-man split. Because oracles are pretty tanky. The unfortunate thing with that the Geb didn't realize is that his shockwave aggroed the Gold Fury, so he took more poke than he needed to right there. Some decent poke coming out from my Zonquay there. I'm not going to fight that, however. I don't think that's a good fight to take. He's getting in trouble by the Erling Shen, so I'm going to go ahead and go backline. Just to zone out that Scylla, so that way she doesn't hit him with her ult or the rest of her kit. So, use my ult there to save my mid laner from getting poked out. Unfortunately, both of our ults down. Erling Shen's ult still doesn't have his ult.
Your right tower is under attack.
So I'll wait for my Zonky here and I'll be able to stay in lane. As you can see, my gold count's just about to reach 1500, so I'm just about ready to back for the first time. Fortunately, I missed my 3. Little mechanical error on my part there, but we might be able to kill this Athena here. She's teleporting away. Our Zonquay messed that one up. If he would have thrown his full combo on him, he would have been able to kill there. He didn't throw his page, and I know he had it up. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and go back. We got about 1750 gold, so we're going to be able to get everything we want here. We're going to be able to get full boots and 2 mana pots and 2 wards.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
All around winning lanes.
Enemy missing middle.
Winning or at least staying tied with lanes for the most part. That Hades is leveling up quite a bit, so I'm going to want to focus him a little bit early game. Not early and mid game is going to be a good focus on him. So, leveling ability wise, we're going to want to put high priority into our 2 and our 3. We're not going to want to touch our 1 until we have nothing else to level up. Our 2 is obviously extremely easy to hit. 3 is a little bit more of a skill shot, but it does more damage. So it looks like if this Erling Shen dashes, there he goes, we have a kill here. Yeah, we got plenty of kills here actually. This could be a full wipe of all 3. I gave my entire kit there, and they could be able to clean up the rest of them. Yep, just like I thought. Full wipe. So it's going to be a free, easy gold Fury call probably, if we want to. We got 3 down. Let's see how they react. I don't have a lot of health. But we should be able to snag a gold Fury here. I'm going to go ahead and try and heal up just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and start this gold Fury. See if my Artemis can get here. He might even get a kill over there in that duo lane. So we probably could have snagged Gold Fury there, but we didn't. That's okay. the respawn timers are really short, so they could have came back for a steal. If I would have had my carry there, I would have 100% gone for a gold free, but we don't have that much poke coming from the rest of us yet. So like I said before, high priority into your 2 and your 3, and obviously your ult, but don't put any priority really into your 1. It's not necessarily what is important for the team, but at this point in time. Hit level 9 now. Definitely out leveling our counterpart in the jungler. They're full rotating right now on our solo laner. He's gonna die there. Most likely there's not a high probability that he's gonna be able to survive that. But the goal here is maybe poke him out, see if we can get a kill. That was a late rotate from us. My mid laner still isn't here, which I'm not happy with. His Scylla obviously is here. Here's his Scylla, and he's still floating around topside. He should have been here long ago. But we'll go ahead and get out of this fight. This fight's pointless. Definitely, if we stay and fight this, we're definitely going to lose. So, we saved the tower. We can take it as it is. And get out of the fight. Because if we would have stayed there, we would have died and lost the tower. Going into the build, we're going to start Hydras. It's really up to you if you want to start Hydras or Jotuns. I didn't have enough to start tier 2 Jotuns, so that's why I'm going with tier 2 Hydras here. That team, if they were smart after that fight, they would have went and stole our jungle, but they didn't, luckily for us, so we're going to be able to secure our own jungle here. Another fight breaking out with that Hades. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and give him some help. That's his ult down. Unfortunately missed my 3. But I'm going to go ahead and try and just box him out a little bit. That's his dash, so he's going to die here. Oh, Erlang Shen's showing up as well. Erlang Shen just wasted his ult, so we just won that engagement because that's a Hades ult down and an Erlang Shen ult down. Not quite sure why they both burned their ult there. I understand the Hades ult to try and kill. But the Erlang Shen ult was definitely wasted. Ten minutes right here, spawning, very important thing. Fire Giant spawns, they're gonna go away, those fire minions are, as soon as he spawns. So I wanna try and snag the last little bit of XP I can that's gonna be available. There's some easy kills here. Great engagement from my Jeb there. We're just gonna go ahead and clean up the rest of them. This is a free gold Fury now. I got their mid laner down and their support. All their steal potential is gone. My Artemis is still boxing. We don't need her in this engagement for the gold Fury, but she got the kill, so she'll clear wave, push minions in the tower, and then hopefully show up here. Our Jeb can go ahead and step out, let our zone play take the rest of this. It's a nice early gold Fury take. So, instead of backing right there, I still have my jump. So I'm going to go ahead and steal camp, the first camp. Obviously didn't see anybody, so it's okay to burn my jump in order for a quicker clear here. So I'm going to steal all their jungle. Artemis is going to take their damage. And looks like we might have a couple kills. I don't have any mana, unfortunately. But we'll just take a peek at what they're going to do in the mid. Nope, they backed off. So, unfortunately we lost right tower. So we lost first tower. We haven't secured a first tower yet. But, like I said, I'm going to sit here and see how this Hades decides the path. I'm going to go ahead and just clear. We don't want any poke on this second tower now because now it's a tier 2, so we got to put a lot higher priority into it. Looks like we got a fight breaking out in the mid lane right now. However, I'm going to push this last wave out so that way I don't waste any XP. They're fine in the mid lane.
Enemy missing left. A new toy?
Finishing off a build, we got full Hydras. We're going in the first tier. Actually, probably going to go in the first tier Brawlers because of the heal from that Hades. Here's a scoreboard. Pop up real quick. Just kind of give you
Retreat left lane.
what's going on in the game, where everyone's sitting at. Obviously, we're 2-0-4 right now, so we're farming. We're farming great right now. We're farming 3 levels above their jungler. Obviously, you always want to outlevel their jungler,
Rain shall wash them away.
and that's what we're doing here, shutting down their jungler when they're camping our solo lane like they are here. They're camping our solo lane. We got to make the other lane punish or counter camp pretty much. And obviously in this game, as you can see, we're fortunately that Cyrus didn't zone out this Hades, but he's going to end up dying for it. Not a big deal. He's dead here. He did steal Portal.
Enemy has been slain.
In the ideal situation, we would have had somebody zoning for that Hades. Somebody should have been sitting waiting for that Hades to come in. Go ahead and back here. Get tier 2 on of our brawlers. Not a great engagement last time. We lost Portal Demon. He did die for it, but unfortunately our Artemis died as well in that fight. Unrelated, but Euler's pushing that tower there. Two things I could do, I could either go over and gank him, or I see a fight breaking out in the mid lane with just a Geb there as well. And my Artemis is going to get to lane. So I'm going to go try and protect this mid lane, because this tower is pretty dead.
An ally has left.
Looks like our solo laner just DC'd, unfortunately. I'm going to put a Sentry Ward on fire now, because now we're fighting 4v5. I'm going to have to put a little higher emphasis into that solo lane to try and protect his lane. On the abilities, as you can see, we got full levels into our 2 and to our 3. So we're going to start throwing some pretty severe damage now.
Retreat.
Alright, I'm going to try and get over to this Erling Shen here.
Your right tower is under attack.
That was a great play from my Geb right there. Knocked him out of his dash. This is a kill here. Not worried about his ultimate, so that's an ultimate down from him, wasted. Looks like we got a full team fight here, so I'm going to try and sneak around and see what... Nope, they don't want to rotate. Okay. So that's a free kill. We just got a free kill on Erling Shen, which is great. It's my counter jungler, so I put him even further underneath. I'm going to go ahead and just poke out this Scylla. Make her hopefully waste her dash. Didn't want to dash out there, but that's okay. We still end up poking them out. That's still a win for us. Unfortunately, we don't have a very big gold lead, just because of the towers. The towers are what, but all the gold that we have is still on the map. So we can still take all of these tier 2 or 500 gold a pop. Free Hades kill here. Maybe he dashes through. See if we can keep fighting here. Yep, this is a Scylla kill as well. If we keep fighting here, we can get an entire team wipe. I don't have a lot of mana, but here soon my ultimate's going to be ready and I'm going to have enough mana for it. Bait that Euler jump out, unleash the cats. Our cats are going to focus Athena here. She's going to dash through the jungle, and there's zero probability that she's going to make it out of this. First thing here, obviously we just pretty much team wiped. Fantastic team fight that we took. What we're going to do here is obviously focus this tower first. It's very low. This is 500 gold for us. So we're going to go ahead and focus on this tower, and then we're going to go straight to Gold Fairy with no hesitation.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
So I'm going to start Oracles just for the mana regen and help regen before my team gets here. As you can see, we don't have our tank here. Not quite yet. There he is. They are all coming back up, so I would assume that one of them is going to show up. And there's the Scylla. She just missed her crush, just a little too late. And we're going to do the very important thing here, which is disengage. Disengage, don't engage that Scylla in any kind of conflict with the amount of health and mana we had. Go ahead and take our own jungle, and we're going to go ahead and back. So as you can see, just right there from that one simple engagement, we go ahead and take about a 4,000 gold lead. We were up about 1,000, and within 1 minute, we took a 3K additional gold lead. Here we have another team fight. Looks like breaking out here. These are more kills that are going to be set up. We're going to push back into our jungle. Scylla's going to hit a crush. We're going to push right back into our jungle. Fantastic engagement from my Zhong right there. That is a fantastic engagement.
Ultimate is ready.
Alright. Here we got a Hades ult. We don't want to engage him yet because that damage mitigation is absolutely disgusting. As soon as he cancels it, he realizes he's in trouble. We can blow him up. Team's going to start Portal Demon here. I'm going to wait for the rotate because I know this. Yep, here's Euler. He's going to try and rotate over. I'm going to bait him in here. And there he goes. So, very important that one person, like we talked about before, when you're taking big objectives, is that if you don't have vision, we don't have good wards on the map right now. Very important that we have somebody to zone. So in that case, I want that Euler to fight because I'm out leveling their Euler as a jungler. So I want him to fight me. So what I did is I jumped away, baited him into the fight. He came in, and he was in his wrong stance, so I knew I had some time to unleash the cats on him. Hit with my entire combo, and snagged a kill off him as well as we got Portal Demon. So good game looking so far. 4-0 and 11. So we've been on quite a bit of the kills here. I'm happy with our kill participation. Other than that, our builds coming online. We got boots, hydras, brawlers obviously because that Hades heal is just absolutely ridiculous, and Jotuns for the cooldown. So now we're on a big cooldown right now. So our ult's up very often. Other than that, the team is doing extremely well. I'm out leveling my counterpart jungler by 3 levels. Now we're sieging mid. That Scylla totally outplayed there. I did waste my ult, however I didn't think my 3 was going to do that much damage. But realistically, not a huge deal. Here I'm just going to chase out this Athena. Unfortunately, I'm not able to catch her, so I'm going to realize that. I'm going to go ahead and back off. My Artemis here is fighting a Hades, so I'm going to come in backside, see if I can help out with this fight. Little misplay on my part. I should have been in this fight from the get-go. I shouldn't have been focusing on that Athena as much, but I did make the Hades pay, which is our main target here. With that, 6-0 and 12. Securing some good kills here. Once again, my main concern is making sure that I'm in on almost every kill. We've been on 18 out of our 22 kills, so I'm happy with that. This Erlang Shen wants to stay. We're just going to poke him out. Very good Aegis right there. That was a great combo by Scylla. Luckily, we had our Aegis up and we were able to snag it. But we're going to go ahead and back out. There's nothing to take here besides a Fire Giant. We don't have enough health to take it. Full Fury's down. Portal Demon is down. So, good call here is to just go ahead and secure our own jungle and back. First thing that I'm going to sell here is going to be my bluestones. The reason I'm selling my bluestone is because the way that I jungle is hyper aggressive. So if I get poked out to about 200 health, I can go ahead and take jungles by keeping that boom buzz on and heal up enough to stay in the fight. So I'm going to go ahead and try and snag oracles here because this gold fury is going to be spawning here in the next 30 seconds. So you heard that noise, that's going to be gold fury spawning. Yep, you can hear him. Free kill on this Euler here, looks like, probably. Looks like he might have actually snuck it back just before we could get there. Well, we're going to go ahead and snag a gold fury then. Very, very improper pour back by that Euler because it was allowing us just to get a free gold fury. But we're going to go ahead and continue to fight. We can either choose the siege towers. We do have both tier towers on the right side. Mid lane's 100% cleared out, so I'm happy with that. Here's an easy kill on this Hades. We always want to focus him out because the amount of healing and damage he's doing with that new buff. He's going to be my main target. And we're going to take a huge team fight here and see if we can win this game. So we need to keep sieging here. That's his jump. That's a kill on Euler, no problem. So the important thing there that you saw, very important as a Bastet, to be able to realize that their jump is down or their dash is down. They might, I don't know if they're going to continue to play this game out because this is a free fire giant for us now. They're going to have to choose whether they want a fire giant defend or a Phoenix defend because that Artemis is going to win the Phoenix here shortly. But, like I was saying, very important that you realize people's dashes with any god, but especially with the Bastet. If we get out their dash with a Bastet, that's a free... Oh, and they're going to actually go ahead and surrender here. So, like I was saying, very important to realize, here's our scoreboard so you can look at all of our builds as well as the enemy build. 6-0, 6-0-14. Happy with that output. Once again, we're on 20 kills. That's a good amount of kills to be participating in. The most important part as a Bastet jungler to remember is wait for those dashes. Look for the dashes. So that way, as soon as they dash, you can hit them with your bleed, hit them with your ult. And then they have no option but to turn and either fight the cats off or they'll just try and run away. Your 3 applies a slow. And so if they try and run away, they're not going to be able to. So Bastet is very slept on. She's very forgot about. She's very, very viable no matter what the league. I've succeeded with her in Masters and Diamond. So hopefully this jungle guide was helpful. But here you see our stat line. Bastet, like I said, she's a multi-target team fight god. She can fight very well, get in and out of fights extremely well. And her ult is extremely powerful early game, so if you can make sure you move back and forth with lanes early game, you're going to get yourself ahead or your team ahead. And obviously here we out-leveled our enemy jungler by 5 levels, so we did both. Hopefully this guide was helpful. Show you how to jungle, show you how to play Bastet. As always, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Thanks guys.